I know. Speeding up. All right, gang, let's get started. So I will sit because you guys are all seated and look comfortable. All right, let's get those feet warmed up a little bit so we can do some fun stuff on our feet later. So I'll start by extending the heels away from the torso, maybe sitting up towards 90 degrees if possible. And then let's point and flex. So pointing is our inhale, flexing is our exhale. And circles around, you can do one at a time, both at the same time, or opposite circles. And then let's squeeze the toes together and then open up nice and wide. Excellent. And then soles of the feet in towards the center line. And then pinky toe towards the shoulder. Nice little ankle movement there. And then let's finish with our windshield wipers. Nice. All right, so let's cross your legs if that's comfortable, or leave them out straight if you prefer. And then we'll move up to the wrists. So we'll bring both arms out, tuck the thumbs, wrap the fingers around, making circles around with the wrists. And then you can make bigger circles getting into the elbows and the shoulders. One direction, the other direction, same thing, you can go together, opposites. Just getting that fluid motion going. Excellent, release that and shake it out. Palms together, interlace the fingers and make figure eights. Let's pause for a moment, pull the fingers away from each other, and then switch fingers on top. Excellent. And release that, shake it out. And then let's move up to the neck. Finding that nice tall posture again. Inhale here. On the exhale, chin comes down towards the chest. Inhale, head comes up, looking up. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more full time inhale. And exhale. Nice. Inhale back to center. And let's go side to side. So we'll take an inhale. On the exhale, ear to shoulder on the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, ear to shoulder, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Let's go one more time each side. Exhale, first side. If you want to bring that arm out and over. Resting that hand on the other side of the head. Making space between the ear and shoulder. And then when you're ready, on an inhale, release the arm, head comes up. Exhale, ear to the other shoulder. That arm comes out and over, resting that hand on the head. Making space. If the neck is tight on that side, breathing into it. And then when you're ready, release that arm. Inhale, head comes up to center. All right, our last two directions here with the neck is the twist. So we're going to keep the shoulders where they are, and we're just moving the head. So we'll start with an inhale. On the exhale, looking straight ahead, and then gaze goes over towards one side, chin towards that shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, back to center. Let's go one more time each side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, back to center. Excellent. All right, let's move down to the shoulders. So we're going to inhale, bring them up and forward. Exhale, down and back. Inhale. And exhale. And then let's reverse direction. Inhale, back and up. Down and forward. Inhale. And exhale. And then a couple more either direction or simply straight up and down. Now that the weather is kind of getting a little colder, tendency is to kind of pull the shoulders up. So we want to let them relax down. Awesome. Okay, let's move down the spine. And we'll start with our cat and cow. So if you have been sitting cross-legged and you want to switch which legs in front, you can do that, or legs can come out straight if that's more comfortable. Or if you'd rather sit up in a chair for this, that is fine too. So let's start with hands in front of the knees if your legs are crossed, under the thighs if they're out. First movement, exhale, back into cat. Inhale, rounding up, looking up towards cow, towards the ceiling. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Excellent. Let's pause and find our neutral spine again. And then our next two movements are going to be our laterals here. So if you want, you can use blocks. Don't have to. That's just an option. So we'll do a couple of rounds of our laterals here. We're going to start with inhale. We'll bring that first arm up, just vertical. Feel that length from the fingers to the hip. Exhale, bring it back. Second side, inhale. Feel that length from the fingers to the hip. Exhale, back. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time like that. Inhale. And exhale, last time, last side. Excellent. All right, so now we're gonna add an extra breath with this movement. We're gonna inhale that first side up, exhale over to the side, push in with the hand that's on the floor or the block. Inhale, vertical, exhale, release. Nice. Inhale, exhale over, inhale up, exhale, release. A couple more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Second side, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. All right, let's go all the way over with the inhale, all the way back with the exhale. Here we go. First side, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Nice. Couple more times. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Last time, last side. Beautiful. All right, so let's come into our twist here. On an inhale, lift up with the spine. On the exhale, twisting to the first side. Gaze comes around towards that back wall. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. One more time each side. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, back to center. All right, let's find that symmetrical spine again. So we'll do a couple of cat and cow. You can switch legs if you want, or legs can come out straight if they're uncomfortable being crossed. And we'll start with our exhale, cat. Inhale, cow, rounding up, looking up. Exhale, back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One or two more on your own. And then when you're ready, back to neutral. All right, let's come up to our hands and knees. All right, let's find the cat and cow for a moment here. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then coming back to that neutral spine. Let's do a little, we'll add some core work in here today. So let's start with our spinal balance, which is opposite limbs extended. So let's start with this left leg back, right arm forward, extending through the fingers, back through the heel. If it's too much to bring the foot up, you can keep the toes on the floor. Take a breath or so. And then release. Take a full breath here in the middle. And then let's go to the other side. Extend that right leg back, left arm forward, extend back through the heel, forward with the fingers. Engage the abdominals. Take another breath or so. And then release. And from here, let's come into, we'll do our lateral and then we'll do our quad stretch. So left hand stays where it is. We're going to walk the right hand over, next to it, in front of it, past it, wherever it wants to be today. We're going to turn and look at that left foot. And 3 breaths here. So we're going to inhale from those fingers, the right fingers all the way down to the right toes. Exhale, right toes all the way up to those right fingers. Inhale, right shoulder to right hip. Exhale, right hip to right shoulder. And one more breath here. Inhale right into that right rib cage. Exhale, release. Walk that right hand back. And let's come to the other side. Left hand comes over, next to, in front of, past, wherever it wants to be today. Turning and looking at that right foot. 3 breaths on this side. Inhale, left fingers to left toes. Exhale, left toes to left fingers. Inhale, left shoulder to left hip. Exhale, left hip to left shoulder. One more breath right in that left rib cage. And exhale, let it go. Walk that left hand back. And let's do a couple cat and cow before we do our tiger tail. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Nice. All right. So with our tiger tail, let's start with this left, with the right leg. Send that right leg back, bend at the knee, bend at the heel. We're going to take the left arm forward and around, and maybe you can reach that right foot with the left hand. If not, just extend back. Looking up towards the horizon if you can, nice little back bend. Keep the breath going. And then release. Take a full breath here. And then other side, extend that left leg back, bend at the knee, bend at the heel. And then the right arm comes out in front and around, grabbing that left foot with the right hand if you can, otherwise just extend back. Looking up towards the horizon if you can for a nice little back bend. Take one more breath here. And release. Let's come back to our cat and cow. Back to symmetrical. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. All right, from here, let's do a modified plank. So we're going to come down to the forearms, if that's more comfortable on your wrists. And then we'll do one leg at a time to start. So extend that right leg back. And then come back down to the knee. And then extend that left leg back. And then come back down to the knee. And then you can stay here if you want. Or if you want to come into the full plank, extend both feet back. Might be easier up higher, depending on how your wrists feel. And then whenever you're ready, come down to the knees. And then we're going to come into child's pose. So you can do child's pose up on the chair like that, or come down if that's more comfortable. You can also keep the hips up in puppy pose. We'll take 1 or 2 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, let's come back up to our tabletop. And we're going to make our way up to standing. So we'll come up into our downward facing dog. Walk the hands forward, curl the toes. On an inhale, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Walk your dog if you like. Bend one knee, extend the opposite heel. And then when you're ready, push in with the hands. Extend the hips towards that back wall. You can have a bend in the knees if that's more comfortable. And then when you're ready, looking up at the hands, walk the feet forward or walk the hands back to the feet. Coming into a nice forward fold. You can bring the feet out a little bit wider or closer in, whatever's comfortable. And let's shake the head, yes and no. If you want to add grabbing the opposite elbows, you can do that. We'll take 1 more breath here. And then when you're ready to come out, arms come out to the side. Bend the knees nice and deep. And then arms come all the way up, palms together, hands to heart. Awesome. All right. So let's do some standing, but let's find that our back heart alignment first. So we're going to do that in our mountain pose. We start with toes touching up to feet hip width distance apart. And I like to have, when I'm doing this, I like to have my palms facing forward. That shoulder rotation kind of brings the shoulder blades closer together for me. So imagining that you have a little clothespin pulling the bottom of the shoulder blades towards each other. That's going to open up the front of the body. And let's just take a breath or 2 here. Awesome. All right, so let's do our moving balance next. So we'll start with coming up on the toes and raising the arms, what I like to call palm tree. So you can do it a bunch of different ways. You can come up just on the toes and then bring the arms up, or just do the arms and then the toes, or all at once. All right, here we go. So on the inhale, coming up, exhale down. Excellent. And one more. Nice. All right, so our next one is our flying crane / Karate Kid. Arms up, one knee up. And then you can go same leg or back and forth, switching. All right, here we go. Inhale and exhale. And maybe one or two more each side, ending evenly. Excellent. All right, next, when you're ready, let's find our warrior one. So we'll start with turning the right foot out, or sorry, left foot out, step that right foot forward. And we'll start with the bending that front knee. So we're just going to inhale. On the exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Nice. All right, bend that leg, push off, step it back. Let's do the other side. Right foot out, left foot forward. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee. Nice. And then let's bend that leg, push off, and step back. All right, so let's come to add the arms. Turn that left foot out, step this right foot forward. And we'll do the series where we do hands to the heart, cactus arms, and then arms straight up. All right, do a couple rounds of that. Here we go. So we're going to inhale, hands to heart, bend the knee. Exhale back. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale back. Inhale, arms can come up. Exhale back. And you can stick with any hands to heart. If you prefer one over the others, you can stay with that one. All right, one more round, hands to heart. Cactus arms. And arms straight up. Nice. All right, bend that leg, push off, step it back. Other side, right foot out, left foot forward. Here we go. Inhale, hands to heart. Cactus arms. And arms straight up. Again. Cactus arms. And arms straight up. One more round. Inhale. Cactus. And arms straight up. Nice. All right. Bend that leg, push off, and step it back. Shift the legs out. And let's come in and do another balance pose. And then we'll do our warrior two after that. Okay. So if you have a chair and you want to use your chair, you're welcome to do that. We're just going to do a tree pose. Leaves are starting to change color. So let's honor our trees all around us as they prepare for fall and winter. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my right foot on the floor. Left heel above that right ankle. So I'm got my tripod feet. If you want to bring your foot up higher, you're welcome to do that. You can have hands on the hips or hands at the heart. And this can be your pose in your nice strong tree. If you want, you can grow your branches. So we have a little bit of wind, maybe the branches sway a little bit. If you get wobbly, extend from the crown of the head. If you're holding onto the wall or a chair, you can bring your foot up higher. Just be careful on those knees. And then when you're ready, coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent, check it out. And then other side. Left foot is rooted into the earth. Right heel above that left ankle. Hands can be on the hips or at the heart. And then when you're ready, if you want, you can grow your branches. Extending from the crown of the head, finding your breath. And then when you're ready, coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent, check it out. All right, let's find our warrior two. So we'll start with our left foot forward this time, back foot 90 degrees-ish. Torso's facing the same direction as that back foot. Let's bring a bend in that front knee over that front ankle. Hands together at the heart, arms open to the side, gazes over those left fingers. And then, because it's my bad habit, soften the shoulders away from the ears. Extend out through the fingers. Take a breath or two here. And then let's move around here. Let's go forward first. So left forearm to left thigh. Right hand can come to that right hip, send that right shoulder back. And then if you want, you can bring that right arm up towards the ceiling, or maybe you like that arm by the ear. Either way is fine. And then let's windmill around all the way through to Peaceful Warrior. Right hand to right thigh, left hand up towards the ceiling. Check back in with that front knee. See if it lost a little bend. And then all the way back around to side angle pose. Arm can be where it's most comfortable. Hip, ceiling, over the head. And Peaceful Warrior. Right arm all the way around to the right thigh, left hand up towards the ceiling. Gaze can be towards the horizon or up towards that left hand, depending on your balance today. As I fall over. All right, and one more time through side angle pose. Left forearm to left thigh, right arm where it wants to be. And last, Peaceful Warrior. Right arm down, left arm up. Excellent. And then let's come back to Warrior Two. Extend out with the fingers. One full breath here. Drop the arms and step the feet together. Shake them out. And then let's go the other side. Right foot forward. Back foot's at 90-ish degrees. Can be up to 45. Just don't want the toes back curly. All right, bend that front knee or the front ankle. Torso's facing the same direction as that back foot. Hands together at the heart. Arms open to the side, gazes over those right fingers. Soften the shoulders away from the ears and extend out through the fingers. And then let's go forward again. Side angle pose, right forearm to right thigh. Send that left shoulder back before we bring it up towards the ceiling or overhead. And wherever it feels best for you today. And then windmill around to peaceful warrior, left arm down, right arm up. Back to side angle pose. Hand can stay on the hip or come overhead or arm over the ear. Windmill around to peaceful warrior. Gaze can be at the horizon or up towards that right hand. And then one more time through. Side angle pose. And peaceful warrior. Excellent. Back to warrior two. Extend out through the fingers, soften the shoulders. One full breath here. Drop the hands, step the feet back together, and shake the feet and legs out. All right, so tomorrow I think is a full moon. Tomorrow's October already. That's ridiculous. All right, so let's do some of our, we're not going to do it in order, but we'll do some of our moon salutation poses. So we'll start with the sun salutation, and then we'll do the moon salutation. All right, so feet are hip width distance apart or so, hands at the heart. I'm going to inhale, hands come down, arms come up. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale and bend the knees, arms come out, all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll do it 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out to the side, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out to the side, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. All right, so moon salutation. I like my feet a little bit wider because we're going side to side. So we start with our little ball of, I don't know, could be a baseball, White Sox one, right? Softball, beach ball, whatever, your imagination. We're going to inhale, bring it up. On the exhale, over towards the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. One more time each side. Exhale. Drop that arm down to that side body. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, second side. That arm comes down. Inhale, bring it back up. And then if you want to do just a baby back bend, looking up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, release, and let it go. Awesome. Okay. So let's start with, we'll do goddess and star pose, or horse, sorry. Want to get to, I'm going to turn my mat sideways. One of these times I'll remember to have both of them on. All right, you can turn sideways on your mat if you want, or you can do it with narrower legs. So if you want to stay this way on your mat, you can. I'm going to go a little bit wider. All right, so let's start with our star pose. So feet are turned out, legs are wide, and then we're going to bring our arms up so we look like a big old star. On the exhale, we're going to bend the knees, bend the elbows, and maybe the wrist if you want. On the inhale, coming up, straightening everything up, looking up. Exhale back to horse. Inhale, star. And let's go one more time, back down to horse. And we'll finish with that beautiful star. Then on your exhale, you drop the arms and heel toe the feet back together. All right, next one, we're gonna do our pyramid pose. So a couple of options with that. You can use a chair. To come down into the forward fold, you can do blocks. To come down into the forward fold, or maybe you can reach the floor. So those are three options for that. If you don't want to go down that far, you don't have to, you can just be there. All right. 2 options minimum with the hands. They can stay in the front. You can stay on the hips or reverse prayer pose. That's pretty yogi, right? But it's really good for your wrist. So
You don't break them.
yeah. All right, let's start with our left foot forward first. So the idea with the pyramid pose is if you're looking from the side, you can see it on the screen, my legs are making a triangle or pyramid shape. So in theory, if you have perfect balance, the feet are either side of a skinny line, but that's not necessary. You can bring your feet out a little bit wider for a more stable base. Okay. All right, so let's do this side. We'll do it 3 times. So find the place where you want your hands, either at the heart or on the hips, or maybe behind you. We'll take an inhale. On the exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward, going just as far as is comfortable. Inhale, come back up. And then second time, exhale. Inhale, come back up. Was that 2 or was that 3?
2.
Just 2, okay. One more, exhale. Inhale, pushing with the feet, coming all the way back up. Bend the knees and step the feet back together. You can shake the legs out. And let's do the other side. And this side, because it's an asymmetrical pose, one side, your balance might be better than the other. You move your feet out wider if that's the case, or closer together this way. Or you may want to adjust where your hands are. Maybe not go as far, or maybe you can go further on this side. So just pay attention. All right, hands at the hips, the heart, or behind the back. We'll inhale here. On the exhale, folding forward. And you can always put a bend in that front knee if that's more comfortable. Inhale, push in with the feet, coming back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming back up. I lost count again too. That was 2. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, coming back up. And release, and shake it out. Nice, all right. That was excellent. Let's do, instead of coming back down to the ground to do the low lunge, let's do a high lunge. So again, if you want to use your chair, to have it in front of you for that, can't see what I'm doing. this way. So for your lunge, you can do this. So we're gonna stay up for the lunge, just so it's handy if you wanna do that. All right. So come at least halfway up or to the front of the mat. We're gonna step back for this. So we're gonna lift first side knee up and then step it back. If you can, or if you want to, you can stay up on those back toes. If that's too wobbly, turn that back heel and set it down on the ground. All right, and then we're gonna inhale, bring these arms up. If that's uncomfortable, you can always bend cactus arms. And let's take a breath or two here. And then whenever you're ready to come out and bring the arms down and step the feet back together. All right, let's go to the other side. We're gonna lift that knee up and step it back. Inhale the arms up. And stay up on the toes if you've got your balance, otherwise pivot and bring that heel down. Excellent. And then when you're ready to come out, arms come down and step the feet back together. All right, see, that's why we warmed up the feet earlier. Because now we're going to do our triangle pose. So, what do we do first, that one? Right? We didn't do triangle yet. We did pyramid, which is a side triangle kind of. We did all kinds of other stuff. All right, so let's do our triangle. If you want to block up at the top by your front foot, go ahead and grab that. You can always use the chair if you want for your triangle. All right, I'm going to start with left foot forward. You can do either one, just do both sides evenly. So again, the idea is that that front knee is mostly straight. We can always put a little bend in it or a big bend if you want. That's fine. All right, torso is facing the same direction as that back foot, hands at the heart, arms open to the sides. We're going to extend forward with that front arm, hinge at the hips, and then tick-tock the arms and come down to a block or the floor. You can use your leg, just don't be pushing on the knee. And then when you're ready to come up, we're going to grab that invisible rope and pulling back up. And drop the arms and step the feet back together. Adjust the block if you're using that. Other foot is in front this time. Torso facing the same direction as that back foot. Hands together at the heart, arms open to the side. And extend forward with that front arm. Hinge at the hip, tick-tock the arms. Bring that hand down to a block, the leg, the floor. Let's take a breath or so here. And then when you're ready, grabbing that invisible rope, pulling back up. Drop the arms, bend that knee, step the feet back together. All right, that's most of the poses for the moon. So let's finish with a half moon salutation. So feet are maybe a little bit wider than hip distance since we're going side to side. And we'll grab our ball of light or energy, imagination. Inhale, bring it up. On the exhale, over towards the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first. Inhale, center. Exhale, second. Inhale, center. One more time, each side. Exhale, bring that arm down, that side body. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, bring it up. And then baby back bend if you want, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale, gaze comes back to the horizon. Exhale, and release. Nice. Since that was not symmetrical, let's do a half sun salutation and then come down to the floor. All right, hands at the heart. We're gonna inhale, arms down, all the way around. Exhale, out to the side, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out to the side, push in with the feet, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. All the way up, palms together. Exhale. Hands to heart. Nice. Let's come down. If you want to come into a squat, that was one of the poses we didn't do with our moon salutation. You're welcome to do that. Otherwise, just come and sit comfortably on the floor. And let's move the ankles again. We did a lot on the feet. Point and flex. Maybe circles if that feels okay. Excellent. All right, so let's come feet at the top of the mat. Hands on the knees. We're going to roll down onto the back. And let's do a couple of apanasanas. You can do it wide-legged with the knees out towards the sides. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, release. A 3 to 5. And then let's bring the feet down to the mat. We're going to do 1 round of bridge pose. So lining up the heels as close to the buttocks as comfortable. Arms down by your side. You're going to inhale, arms come up, hips come up towards the ceiling, arms overhead. Exhale, arms come down, hips come down. Again, inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, all the way back down. And 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Knees come back up into the chest again. A couple more apanasanas. On your next exhale with the knees in, we're going to pause and go into LOL. So we're going to inhale, feet up towards the ceiling, arms overhead, or you can always do cactus arms here too. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, feet up, arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. And 1 more. Inhale, arms up, feet up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Go ahead and do 3 or 5 more apanasanas. And then after you finish your last one, feet come down to the mat and then legs come all the way straight out. We're gonna zip up the legs, toes point up towards the ceiling. On an inhale, we'll do the 3 different arm movements. Arms straight up, cactus arms, and then snow angel arms. Let's do that. So here we go. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Second time, inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, arms down by your side. Third one, inhale, snow angel arms, hands slide up towards the crown of the head or as far as is comfortable. Exhale, arms come back down by your sides. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms up overhead, or any of the options is fine. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Inhale, snow angel. Exhale, arms down by your side. And 1 more round. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, arms down by your side. Last one, inhale, snow angel arms. Exhale, arms down by your sides. For our last one, let's do palms over the eyes. So if you want, you can rub the palms together, warm them up a little bit. And then we're just gonna gently rest the hands over the eyes. They don't have to be touching, but maybe you can feel the warmth. And just breathe in a nice, smooth, and soft way. When you're ready, you can rest your arms down by your sides and get ready for your relaxation pose. A blanket under your head or something under your knees. You can even put your legs up on your chair. Going to sit up so you can hear me a little better. Maybe a jacket, because it's nice fall weather now. If you're cooling down a little bit. All right, so let's do a full body relaxation, walking down the body, relaxing each part as we go. Starting with the feet, relax the toes, relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs, the backs of the thighs, and that space behind the knees. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Let the tongue be heavy and fall away from the roof of the mouth. Let the eyes be heavy and fall to the back of the head. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your head side to side. When you're ready. And with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, using your upper arm to push up to a comfortable seated position. To bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way. Let's finish with sun breath number 2. So bring the arms out in front, palms together, inhale, open. Exhale, close. 3 times. Ready, here we go. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Hands together back at the heart as we go forth on this beautiful, gorgeous fall day. Let's go forth with kindness, compassion, and gratitude. Not just for others, but especially for ourselves. If you'd like, you may bow and say namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, gang.
Namaste. Thanks.